Hello, it's Deva again. Today we are going to discuss about the present continuous tense. In the present continuous tense, it is very important that after the subject, you have to use am, is, or are. If the subject is singular, you have to use is. If the subject is plural, you have to use are. Plus ing form of the verb plus complement. This is the structure of the present continuous tense. I repeat once again. In the present continuous tense, it is very important that the structure must be subject plus am or is or are. If the subject is singular, you have to use is. If the subject is plural, you have to use are plus ing form of the verb. Now, when it is used, the question you get is when you have to use. Not only this, all the tenses, if you know when it is to be used, then you can have a better grip on the language. Number one, it is used to talk about the action which is going on at the time of speaking. For example, it is raining. It is raining. Second one, she is sitting. You can take another example. The dog is barking. The action which is going on at the time of speaking. Generally, present continuous tense is used to talk about the temporary action, whereas the simple present or the present simple is used to talk about permanent actions or which are frequently used. The actions which are frequently done. You can take example as habits also. Here, if you compare, I have given example here. You see this. If you compare, you can understand how you have to use present continuous tense as well as simple present tense. If I go through this example, you see, I compare this. My brother is living at home for the moment. You go to the right side. You live in Delhi, don't you? The left side of the example tells about the present continuous tense. And here, my brother lives at home means that he is there temporarily. He may go now or tomorrow. Here, if you say you live in Delhi, don't you, means permanently he is in Delhi. Next, if we want to compare, why is the boy standing on the table? Why is the boy standing on the table? The Taj Mahal stands on the bank of Yamuna. If you see the left side of the example, why the boy is standing on the table? The boy who is standing on the table is a temporary action. Whereas the Taj Mahal, which stands on the Yamuna, is the permanent structure which was there or which is there since centuries. 2 to 3 centuries it has been constructed and still it is standing. That is the permanent structure. Generally, what we do wrong, if someone is crying, we ask the question in simple present, but it is wrong. For example, why do you cry? If some boy is crying, we can ask, why do you cry? Is something wrong? I told you that simple present tense is used for permanent action. If someone is crying, definitely he will stop after some time. So you have to ask in present continuous tense, why are you crying? Is something wrong? Generally, what do we make mistake is that we ask in simple present tense. But simple present tense mostly used for permanent actions. Second, for action happening about this time, but not at the moment of speaking. I repeat once again, about this time, but not at the moment of speaking. For example, if I say, I am reading the Mahabharata. I am reading the Mahabharata. When I say I am reading the Mahabharata, it doesn't mean that I am reading while I am speaking. No, it doesn't go with that. Next example. If I say I am teaching English. I am teaching English in ZPHS Golconda. It doesn't mean that while I am speaking, I am teaching. No. At that time, it is the action is going on. We use third point, present continuous tense, to talk about the actions which are already planned, already arranged, which are going to happen in the near future. For example, I am going, here I will write, I am going to movie tonight. When you are using generally simple present tense, every time you cannot use simple present tense to refer future. It is only used to refer timetable. Here you see, you must not say we probably spend next weekend at Ooty. Because it is already planned, it is already arranged, only you have to say in present continuous tense. See here, we are probably spending next weekend at Ooty. I told you, simple present tense as well as present continuous tense both can be used sometimes to refer future. But simple present tense mostly used to refer timetable. I will show you with one example. Here you see, she is leaving on the Delhi flight. She is leaving on the Delhi flight. Her plane leaves at 5. Here what you are observing, when I am referring to the timetable, I am using simple present tense. Whereas when I am talking about her future action, I am using present continuous tense. Fourth point, present continuous tense is also used to talk about the actions which happens frequently in spite of advice or warning. It is used with the words like always, continuously, constantly, forever. With these words to talk about actions in spite of our advice and warning. It is being continued. Example, he is always losing the keys. Next example, he is always borrowing the money and forgetting to pay back. Just now I told some of the examples and how and when present continuous tense is used. In the next class, we shall discuss about the present perfect tense, which is very important, and the difference between the present perfect tense as well as the simple past. Thank you.